Hi guys, sorry, you can tell I've just woken up. I'm really sorry to scare you to start off my video with this. The reason I'm scaring you, so hear me out and let me explain why. So it's Friday morning and I've just woken up. I'm really hoping my voice will get better in a minute, I assure you. And I'm just about to get ready because today I'm off to London. And I'm off to Tracie Giles in Knightsbridge in London to get my eyebrows nano bladed. So the reason I wanted to show you this is because I wanted to show you what my eyebrows are like before I've got any makeup on. So my eyebrows are pretty straight. They don't like to curl up. I always pencil them higher and carve them out and try and make them into more of a curve. They are not naturally a curve, they are very straight. So I've been wanting to get my eyebrows microbladed, nanobladed for years and years and years and years. And it's one of those things I've never ever got round to. But years and years ago I found out about Tracie Giles and I can't remember how, but I swore if I ever got my eyebrows done I would go there. They are a lot more expensive than you'll probably find anywhere else for eyebrows. And I think a few friends have said, oh, like it's crazy, it's so much money. But because I've had my heart set on going there for years, I don't feel like I could then not go there, even though there are a lot more places now that do them cheaper. So I'm going to take you guys with me to London and to show you the process. I have told them that I'm going to be vlogging this, so I'm hoping they're going to be okay with it still. And I'm going to show you what they do, and then I want to show you what they like afterwards. Now that is better, much better. Got the hair washed, makeup on, dressed. This is much more presentable. Okay, so this is my eyebrows when I draw them in. As you can see, they're a lot darker, and I give them a false arch. So this is kind of the look I want the tattooing to give me. I want that real arch. I have remembered a couple of things I wanted to talk to you about. So I did some research online about eyebrow tattooing, microblading, nanoblading before I booked this. And I read on quite a few websites that you shouldn't drink alcohol before or after, you shouldn't go to the gym for a while after, and loads of other different rules. So when I did an email inquiry with Tracie Giles, I asked these questions and it was quite hard work to get any information out of them over email, and I was like, this is really difficult. And bearing in mind you're paying a lot of money, I'm going to Knightsbridge, it's a premium place, you kind of expect a bit better service. So eventually after a few emails she came back and she's like, no, it's fine, you know, you can drink alcohol, you can go to the gym, it's no problem. So I was like, result, good, not going to have to affect anything, I can have a drink after when I'm in London. And then when I actually rang up to actually finally book, I was speaking to the girl on the phone and I said, oh, you know, I hear it's fine, I can drink alcohol and I can go to the gym and all that sort of stuff. Oh, let me just check. She came back, she said, no, you can't drink alcohol for 24 hours before, 24 hours after, can't go to the gym for a week, can't have a sauna, do anything that's going to make you sweat, you can't get your eyebrows wet for a week. And I was like, oh, okay. So obviously I've stuck to like what the last girl said, but when I actually get there today, who knows what's going to be the case. I mean, I don't think it's great that you've got a person on email telling you one thing and a person on the phone telling you something different, and surely it's like the basic FAQs you get asked. So when I go today, I'm going to speak to, obviously my whole appointment is 2 hours long, so that includes the consultation with my therapist, is that what they're called? I don't know what the official name is for someone who does eyebrow tattooing, so I don't know what to call her. I'll call her a therapist. I'm going to speak to her and obviously I'm sure she'll know the answer. Oh, my phone is ringing. Oh, just. I'm just gonna have to get this and I'll come back. Sorry about that, getting interrupted with a phone call. Obviously it's a Friday, so I'm still getting work calls and stuff like that. Right, completely lost my train of thought. So yes, I've been told different things. I don't know what the correct answer is, but I'm sure I'll find out from the therapist who does my tattooing today. So I'm now off. Phone's going again. I'm now off. I'm just going to show you my outfit and then I'll see you when I'm in London. I'm so excited. This is the last time that I've ever had to do my eyebrows. Right, so I have got on some mum jeans, which are from, I think they are ASOS, and these red boots, which are New Look. this t-shirt, which is new, which is also from New Look, and pink Gucci, mixing the pink and red today, which used to be a massive fashion faux pas, and now it's like really trendy, so I'm trying to rock that. You can see my wall out there in the background. So yeah, this is what I'm wearing. And then this is just this isn't any pigment, this is just a scratch.
Just a scratch.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, I thought it was really bad.
Depends on your paint pressure, doesn't it? Different parts of the brow can scratch. Still a little bit more sensitive than other parts.
Okay, that bit's worse, is it? I feel like it's gonna make me sneeze.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you that it can make you sneeze.
So my eyebrows are all drawn on. This is the shape I'm going for. Jodie's done an amazing job. I can't believe first time she just got them perfect. Love it. Really, really good. And now's the tattooing bit, isn't it? Now's the time. Right, I look so attractive with this side thing here. Okay, so you've done one. Have you done one lot of?
So I've been through it a couple of times. This is sort of picking bits out that I need to add to the shade.
Oh wow!
You'll be able to see
what foundations will come off. Look at all the little lines.
You'll be able to see that more under the lamp when I lay it
amazing.
down.
So yeah, that's the first stage, which I completely didn't film. Hurt a fair bit. Not gonna lie. Second bit, barely felt it. Didn't hurt at all. Oh God, look at me. Look how I come on camera. So what's the next stage now?
So this is just sort of bits that I need to add to the shape, that just to add little hair strips here and there, really.
Okay. Define it a bit more or something. Okay. Yeah, you can barely feel this at all. So here you can see all the individual strokes underneath my own brow hair, which is amazing. I don't know how you've managed to do that. That is so amazing. So yeah, they're all done. I can't believe it. How good they are. Thank you so much. Hi guys, so I wanted to come back on here after I've had my eyebrows done to give you an update. And also I wanted to explain more in detail what actually happened, because I don't think I got much of it on camera when I was actually at Tracie Giles. So today we are 1 week and 3 days past treatment. And so yeah, let me show you what the eyebrows look like. These have got nothing on them whatsoever. This is literally just as they are. And as you can see from when you last saw them, they have definitely faded a lot. Now, this darker area here is where I've got natural brow hair, and the lighter area is where they've made the false eyebrow and tattooed, what's it focusing, and tattooed it on. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of difference there at the moment. I haven't touched them up, however, because I have been told they do, for the first month at least, they do keep changing colours. So they'll go lighter and then darker again. As you saw when I first had them done, they were really dark. So I'm not sure whether they will get darker again and this will be okay and rectify itself, or whether actually I need to have, you know, darker pigment put in when I go for my touch-up. So I've got the touch-up booked for, well, it's 4 weeks when I first had it done, so it'll be just under 3 weeks now I'm going back, and that's when they can adjust it, you know, adjust not only the shape but the colour if you'd like it. So I'll make a decision then when we're actually on the day as to if I'll need it to go darker, but at the moment you can see quite a clear defined darker bit at the bottom, which obviously I don't like, but at the moment I can fill it in with powder if I want. But obviously the whole idea of getting my eyebrows done is that long term I don't have to do anything in my brows, so I don't mind, you know, doing it temporarily. So yeah, go back after 4 weeks. They were really dark when I first had them done, and just to give you an idea in terms of how they felt and pain threshold and stuff. So as you saw, I was in there's sort of 3 stages to the nano blading. There is the first stage where they just gently scratch the surface and then put anaesthetic cream on. Absolutely fine. The second stage is probably the longest stage, and that is where they're actually doing the outline, and that bit does hurt. My nose is streaming, my eyes are streaming. I was really embarrassed. But yeah, she said that's completely normal. She said that's so normal, loads of people have that, so that's good. And I was like having tissues on my nose because my nose was just like streaming. I felt like I had a cold and I was all blocked up. Yeah, that was the most painful part. And then she puts more anaesthetic cream on, and the third stage, you barely even feel she's even doing anything. But overall, you know, it's not like agony. I couldn't take it or anything. It's just, yeah, it was painful, but you could take it. So there's 3 stages to it, like I say. I'm trying to remember back now. My brain's so bad, it's only a week ago. Oh, the other thing is, she said that, so I've not been able to get them wet for over a week now. Now I can just start to get them wet because you have to wait for the scabs to form and come off, and mine have now come off. But until that point, there's no getting them wet. So I've not been able to go to the gym. I've not been able to do anything that would at all make me sweaty. When I've been washing my hair, I've been like, ooh, like petrol, like holding the water there so it doesn't touch it, and I'm having to wash around the eyebrow. But obviously now they've come off, I can now start getting them wet again, which I'm quite pleased about. Which is strange because I've had other people who have had their eyebrows done, but they've been told to get them wet, so I'm not sure. So and the other thing was, she said that you couldn't wear makeup because it was an open wound, and you couldn't wear makeup on it because it could get infection. But they did sell a foundation which was okay for open wounds, and that foundation was £50. Now again, I've not heard of anyone else having their eyebrows tattooed this happened, but I was kind of like, look, I've spent a lot of money on these eyebrows. For an extra 50 quid, I'll do it. It's not great foundation, but I was only using it around the eyebrow area. Jodie was lovely, absolutely lovely, and she's brilliant. I mean, you can tell she's a real perfectionist in what she does. She was great. I would just say that the overall communication with Tracie Giles was really poor. Like I said to you beforehand, I had no idea about the whole drinking alcohol, gym thing. When I got there, Jodie was like, yeah, you can drink alcohol, it's no problem. So I went out afterwards, had some drinks with my friends. I wasn't also told there'd be a credit card fee. So when I went to go and pay, I gave them a credit card. She went, oh, there's 3% fee. And I was like, she went, did you not get told that? And I was like, no. So I had to pay on my debit card and then transfer some money over, which was slightly annoying. I wasn't told that beforehand. And I say, I think I said to you before, yeah, the communication of what I was told was before, and then when I was there was different. And also, I also felt a lot like I was having to ask a lot of questions. It wasn't being volunteered and given to me, which I would prefer. I prefer someone to sit me down and say, this is the situation, and bang out and tell me everything, rather than I was constantly asking. And so yeah, they get you to sign electronically a kind of consent form, which we basically sign your life away, so nothing can come back on them whatsoever. And the list of things in there, it was like, wow, you know, I felt as though that information should have been given to you beforehand, because I'd done a 2-hour journey to get there. And if I wasn't happy with some of that, I would have done that trip for no reason. So I feel stuff like that should be emailed to the customer beforehand, because some people wouldn't be okay with some of the things that are in there. So if you're thinking of going there, maybe ask that consent form electronically beforehand, because there's a long list of things you've got to say that you're okay with this risk and that risk and things like that. But yeah, I signed it all. But yeah, I'm really happy with Jodie herself and her skill. It's just the communication with Tracie Giles, I think, could be better, and especially when you're paying such a premium price. The other thing I wanted to mention was, as you saw, when I first had it done, there were clear brow strokes that were done on my eyebrows. And now, if this is focusing, as you can see, you can't really see the brow strokes anymore. And they've just sort of merged into one. I still think it looks natural, but you can't see the clear, defined brow strokes. Now, she did say that, again, didn't know, they can bleed on some people. And I said to her, what sort of skin do they bleed on. She's oily skin and I have very oily skin, so the strokes I think have bled a lot more than they would on others, and so it's kind of merged into sort of one block. That is the kind of update, 1 week, 3 days in, kind of what happened. I will come on here again when I have my top-up appointment, so you can see what they do then and like how they go, and then again how they heal after that. So, hi, welcome back. It has been exactly 4 weeks to the day I got my brows done. I have been terrible at updating you. I planned to update you on multiple occasions between when I had it first done and now done. I haven't, but I want to show you them now before I get them done. You can really see, let me focus there, the bit where it's dark and then where it's lighter. So I'm going to speak to Jodie when I see her today, but I'm probably going to go for a darker pigment this time. So I'm going to see what she can do. Okay, hi. So I was pretty useless at filming my second session, wasn't I? I was running late, so and it was all a bit of a fluster because I was late and I was the last session for Jodie, so I didn't want to keep her. And to be honest, there would have been no difference what you would have seen to what you saw the first session. So I'm now 2 days after the second session, and as you can see, my brows are a lot darker. I actually asked for her to go a pigment darker because I had obviously the bits at the top which had really faded. And actually I don't mind this colour, but they're going to fade. They're going to fade from this. So let me just do a close up for you. Excuse my makeup, it has been on for hours now, and as you can see, the lines are back, the brush strokes you can see. What I plan on doing now is actually updating you and showing you what the final look is, hopefully in about a month's time, so you can see what it ends up looking like. And yeah, fingers crossed I'll be pleased with it. So I'm back and this is my final finished result of my eyebrows. I've actually left it much longer than I wanted. This has been 2 months since my last top up, and so they're now fully healed and you can see exactly what they look like. These have got nothing on them at all. They need waxing actually, so they do look a bit furry, and I am so chuffed with the results. One thing I forgot to tell you is the price that I paid for these. To have this done with Jodie at Tracie Giles, it was £600. 595 I think. So they do have a lower tier and a higher tier I think above those, I think, depending on what technician you go with, but because I specifically wanted Jodie, she's a certain level and that was £600, which I know is a lot of money, and there are lots of places that do it so much cheaper, but I had had my heart set on going to Tracie Giles for such a long time that I did. So yeah, I'm sorry this vlog has been so long, but there was so much information to get across to you. I'm just going to do a close-up for you now so you can see the eyebrow. I said I do need them waxed, but yeah, I think they look really natural and they're a great shape and colour. And if you have any questions, if there's anything I haven't spoke about, and you have a question regarding nanoblading at Tracie Giles, then please do drop me a message or question in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you for watching this really, really long vlog, and I hope you found it useful.